You have a girlfriend right now, Cam?
I don't need nobody to protect and provide for me. I'm not looking for that. I'm just trying
You're
to
a
say.
man. I
I'm just
wouldn't
trying to
expect
say.
that. So as a woman, if I share my body with a man, I shouldn't expect him to want to protect and provide for me. Is that what you would teach your fucking daughter? That's what you would teach your daughter?
Oh, teach your
her
daughter.
body's
I'm sorry.
worthless. She just having sex with a man that doesn't want to protect and provide for her? Like what?
The problem is this: you want to protect.
You think
and
men and
provide.
women are equal?
No. What I'm trying to explain to you is this: for me, I rather invest in my female than give my female, and that's the problem.
You never invested in me
because you had bad investments. That's why you're in nursing school.
That's not why I'm in nursing school. I've been working on my nursing degree since fucking 2019.
Why you don't have it yet?
I opened the business to help me get through nursing school.
Which was
because I needed a
which,
passive
which,
income.
Which was a bad investment. Right.
If you like the fit, you must acquit. Sainty.ca, SAINTT.ca. Okay, now check this out. Cameron recently brought on his, I guess, ex-girlfriend, right, to his podcast. And they were talking about their previous relationships and what transpired and all of that and why they're not together, right? And, you know, when you first watch the first 30 seconds of the clip, you realize why that was the case. Now, I don't know why Cameron's girl even came on the show. You know what I mean? She knows what Cameron's about. She knows exactly Cameron was gonna, you know, try to expose her, but she still came on the show. She came on the show because she actually realized, or she came on the show because she thought she was in the right. She actually thought she was in the right. Okay? And this is a perfect example of just because you feel something doesn't mean it's correct. Just because you were hurt doesn't mean your emotions are valid. And a lot of the times people have that thought pattern of, if I feel hurt, then somebody actually hurt me. And that hurt is real and that hurt is valid. Meaning to say that I'm not talking about you don't feel the hurt, because the emotion that you're feeling is valid, but the reasoning why, or the stuff you make up in your mind to make you believe that it's the other person's fault or the other person's in the wrong, why you got hurt, that's not valid. And a lot of individuals, a lot of people don't want to admit that. You know what I mean? They don't want to admit sometimes the reason why you're in the position that you're in is because of you. It's not because of anybody else. It's not because somebody did you something wrong. It's not because somebody did something wrong to you. It's not because you're being dealt a wrong hand every single time. It's not because somebody's conspiring to do something to you or just hating on you. It's because you consistently make bad choices. You consistently make bad choices. And you don't want the accountability of changing. You don't want to believe it. So you rather allow individuals to gas you up, telling you it's not your fault. And this particular clip right here, right? Cameron's ex-girlfriend, I think it's the first time she came to the realization, because she was so focused on going on the show and making Cameron look like a fool, making Cameron look like a misogynist dude, making Cameron look like a jerk, making Cameron look like a womanizer. But everything backfired because the truth came out. You know, as they're talking, you know, Cameron said, I don't want to give a girl anything. I want to invest in her. And since they were in a relationship, she responded to Cameron and she was like, you never invested in me. And to paraphrase it, Cameron said, the reason why I never invested in you is because you are a bad investment. And at first, they hurt her. They hurt her a lot because I don't think she has ever heard that before. You know, you could clearly tell by her attitude and how argumentative she is and how aggressive she is and how combative she is, that she's used to getting her way because she's the loudest person in the room. But this time, Cameron wasn't louder than her. He just spoke facts. Because the truth is that a billion lies will get destroyed with one truth. And the truth was, she is a bad investment. And the reason why that hurt is because you could clearly see Cameron has invested in several people in his life. He invested in Mace. He gave Mace an opportunity to do that talk, to do the podcast that him and Mace have. It is what it is. He invested in the Diplomats. He invested in all of his artists, Joe Santana. You know, he invested in the Diplomats clothing brand. He invested in so many people. So the issue with Cameron is he has no issues investing in people. But Cameron is not going to invest into something that's going to give him zero return. And unfortunately, that's what she was. You know? And sometimes people don't understand. Sometimes Jay-Z said the same thing one time, because what happened was Jay-Z had a nephew, and the nephew was like, hey, Jay, you're a billionaire. I got this idea. It's only going to cost $4,200. And $4,200 for a billionaire, it's like a penny, right? Not even, right? A quarter of a penny. Not even. It's nothing to a billionaire. But Jay-Z said, nah. The truth is that you cannot invest in anything that's going to make your life go backwards. And you cannot co-sign anything that's going to destroy your brand and destroy your name. Cameron's ex-girlfriend got a lesson she would never forget, to the point where she was stuck. She sat there and had to ponder what Cameron said. Cameron said, I can't invest in you. I will not invest in you because you make bad investments. He was actually being nice. What he really wanted to say is, you are a bad investment. That's why I'm not with you. And she could take that and go back home and look within herself. But unfortunately, the ego and the pride is going to be way too high. And she's going to continue doing what she's doing, thinking it's everybody else's fault. But if she takes that video and looks back at it, she will realize, you know what? Maybe I was the problem my whole life. Maybe it was me. Maybe it wasn't everybody else. I was the problem. And if I don't change, then that problem is going to continuously be there. And I cannot progress if this issue is not resolved. If the problem I have is not resolved, I cannot progress in life. Hence, that's why she was trying to finish her nursing degree since 2019 and she still never got it. That's going to be a repeated cycle for the rest of her life. And hopefully, if she has kids, that doesn't get passed on. But this is the issue about accountability, responsibility, and having humility. Without all those three, you're just gonna coast through life, being stagnant for the rest of your life, and absolutely nothing's gonna change. And it's nobody's fault but yourself.